I don't know which part would look like Rob Reiner. I'm not sure, but we've never met Rob Reiner, so I don't think it was. Can you guys hear us okay tonight?
Yes.
I know last week when we started we had some volume issues. Got a cord
Friends,
I need to replace.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so give us a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear us okay. Okay. I guess he can hear us because he responded.
Okay. I'm going with it.
So we've got Tropical Storm Elsa blowing in. It's not a hurricane.
She better let it go. Let it go.
No, she's gonna
somewhere else.
Let it blow.
Let it blow.
Right?
Well, hopefully she stays at like repressed Elsa and doesn't go full on goddess of winter.
No,
Elsa.
if she's tropical storm level coming inland, she's gonna stay.
By the way, Dave is on here, and I just want to point out that I am using
your favorite
my
mug.
amazing tumbler.
Yeah.
That Dave got for me for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from Custom Cups and Crafts by Lindsay on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. We kept that on the shelf over there.
I kept that over there on purpose. I can't reach. My T-Rex arms can't reach that. But I kept it over there on purpose because this is really awesome and I love it.
Yeah.
So
awesome tumblers.
That's
I have
where
mine
I got
as well.
my tumbler and I really love it.
Mine's. I use mine all the time. It's dirty in the sink right now.
Okay, full disclosure. Full disclosure. This is the only cup I've used at work since I got this.
I know.
Like I wash it every single night and take it back to work. I love it that much.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. I use this since 6 o'clock this morning. It's my cup.
Right. So like we were saying, the tropical storm blown in. It'll stay a tropical storm, especially if it's going to hit land, which it will. But we're in the middle. This is typical.
This is normal.
This is normal this time of year. This is our 10th year doing this now, and so there's
we don't even get off work unless it's a Cat 5. Like
Truth.
We still are going to work. So.
Truth, yeah. So that it ain't no big
deal. No worries,
deal.
folks.
It ain't no big.
Worries.
Gretchen's gonna get off work tomorrow though on a weird Tuesday.
Yeah, I get off work because my job is actually on Anna Maria Island and it tends to flood.
She'd have
really
to take
bad.
a boat home.
So yeah, like you're talking like driving through like 10 inches of water or more. So I drive a VW Beetle.
And that's no joke. You've
home.
been on the island where people were canoeing down the road.
I have.
Yes.
I actually have once rode. I used to ride a scooter. That was my main vehicle for a long time was a scooter. And I would drive on the island because on Anna Maria Island, just up and down to go to work or whatever. And it would rain and I would drive that scooter through a foot of water. I have driven that scooter through a tropical storm to get home.
Over bridges.
I have driven that scooter over drawbridges during storms. I am not afraid of shit.
Yes.
You cannot scare me.
The final straw was that day you came home where a bus had driven by and tidal wave
it was like cartoon worthy city bus.
It's like out of a Bill Murray movie.
Tidal wave of water that went over me. It sucked.
Yeah, she came home just so.
I came home and I'm like, I can't. I need a car. Right. I need to buy a car. I cannot be an island rat any longer.
Yeah.
And that next weekend, he took me to buy a Beetle. So
she bought a matching color Beetle that was the same color as her scooter.
I did.
It's like it grew
I had a
up.
baby blue scooter and I have a baby blue Beetle.
Right.
So
it's like it grew up.
It did, but I still have a convertible, so I could feel the wind in my hair.
Right.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody had a good 4th of July.
Yes.
We sat outside. I had a cigar, and we watched all of our neighbors all around us just explode things.
Oh my gosh, they spared no expense.
They really didn't,
which is good for them. So I sat back and with my palate cleanser, and I watched other people's money blow up, and I thought it was awesome.
The very, very colorful money explosions in the sky.
Very beautiful,
yes.
Very beautiful. And then we started like making jokes because like some of the fireworks were very similar. I'm like, I bet you they each got the family value pack at Costco. Those are fantastic.
Right.
It was wonderful.
Mike is watching the lightning.
Oh yes, go sports!
Go sports! Lightning.
Sports it up.
There's so I'm not playing it up here. I know that there's a Stanley Cup situation with the Lightning. I don't know if we're still in the playoffs or we in the Stanley Cup
we're
game?
We're close to getting the Super Sports Ball gold. We're not there yet. We're in the playoffs for it.
Okay, we're still in the playoffs for it.
We're still in the playoffs.
It's a huge deal right now.
Yes.
But the past few years, Lightning have been just kicking all the ass with hockey.
So there's a local radio station, and it used to be where the Kane show was, and then Kane went off the air. It was at 93.3 FLZ.
Yeah.
And so about 6 or 8 months into it, a new DJ came on and a new morning show. And so last year, the sports ball team, they won the Stanley Cup thing. Mm-hmm. And so the radio announcement this year says that this Lightning have always won every year that this radio station has been on the show. It's like the Joe Show or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, they have gone to the Stanley Cup playoffs every year the Joe Show has been on the air, because he came on in 2020 and now it's 2021.
Right.
So.
Hey, check it out. If you're not following Gretchen on TikTok, you're missing out on so many Karen complaints from her work.
My TikTok is a mess. It's a mess of me complaining on our job, or cool cookies, or things that I make, or things that I make at home, like, because I do a lot of art projects too. So my TikTok is a hodgepodge of Gretchen. If you want to go see what Gretchen's like, hang out on her TikTok, because she's usually pissed off or she's making something.
Super secret probation level now in hockey.
Super secret probation level.
Stanley Cup. Oh, okay. They're in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If it doesn't involve a wizard or a Jedi or romance novels, I got nothing for you. Weird romance novels.
Yeah. So if they win the
fantasy romance,
right? Yeah. If they win tonight, they go to the Cup.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
If they win, they get the Cup.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
Do they get to drink out of the cup?
I
bet their cup's not as cool as mine.
Isn't that a thing where they would all take a drink out of the cup?
Not anymore because of coronavirus.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
Now they get to look at it. They get a straw. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Sports talk with Tim and Gretchen.
Yeah. How?
So tell me about sports.
What's I guess would be misinformation. Like, what's the anti of actual information?
Misinformation.
Just lies.
Yes.
Just lies. Sports lies with Tim and Gretchen.
Sports lies with Tim and Gretchen. We should pause for the thumbnail. No one's cup is as cool as Great Chin. Great Chin. Yes. Some guys eat cereal out of the cup. Like, I think I mean, I don't think Mike is messing around. I think that's a thing. That's gross. Yeah. Boys are gross. Okay. So what do you have for me? What are we doing? So tonight we've got a couple geek boxes that we're going to unbox. Oh, the geek box? But also I picked up a couple of these blind packages of comics. Now you guys can get these at Walmart, and these are great starters for anybody who's looking to like get into comics, kind of like they don't know where to start. It's like buying the variety pack. It's like a variety pack, right? I like that. But these are also like blind bags as well. Like you get to see the first one, but you don't know what's in the rest. You know, and you have bought those for years, and you sometimes got some good stuff in there. So that's the thing with these. So this the Marvel set here these are about $9 a piece. Okay, so the Marvel set has 3 comics in it, which makes them $3 a piece, which is still about $1 less than cover price than you would buy them off like a regular bookshelf or a news shelf, right? Now the DC ones are 4 comics in there, still the same price, which makes them roughly less than $2.50 a comic, and most comics are about $4 a piece. So these are great deals altogether if you want to buy a group of comics and not pay full price and still get some cool stuff. Yeah. Now, I don't think there's anything special necessarily with the Marvel one besides the fact that Walmart likes to print variant covers, which become highly collectible, right? These DC ones, this actually says 1 exclusive limited edition foil metallic cover, 1 in every 20 packs. So it's kind of like if you find that specific, you might have a golden foil ticket in there. Okay. Right. You might find this special thing. Hey, you know though, but foil covers are awesome. But they always put the cool books up front. Like this is the new Suicide Squad book that's out now, which is funny because it's got this Peacemaker character on the front there. This guy right here.
who was basically a nobody until James Gunn said, hey, I'm going to put him in the Suicide Squad movie
St. James.
and make him be played by John Cena. So all of a sudden the guy is like super popular. Nobody gave a crap about this guy since like the 60s, and now he's like all over the place, right?
I want to open this.
Okay.
Can we open
so
these?
Yes.
Because you're just talking
I'm
about
sorry.
it.
So use the X-Acto knife.
Oh, okay. Because guess what? We still don't have scissors in here.
I don't know where they are. You threw them away.
Went through. We just got a new printer because we have some art projects coming up. Stay tuned for that. But I was cleaning up in here and kind of organizing, and I thought I'm gonna see if I find these damn scissors. And guess what? I went through every box in here. These scissors are gone. They're irreplaceable. And she's blaming me. She's the one that came in and cleaned the room, but she's blaming me. They were missing before I cleaned the room. Oh, obviously. So I'm afraid. I feel weird using a big old sharp knife with comic books, and I know somebody out there is cringing because they know Gretchen and they're like. Well, it's best that you do it that way as opposed to stretching the plastic over the book and just messing up the book. So let this serve as an informational thing for folks who need to learn how to open and close and package things properly when you're sending them to collectors, because that's a big deal. Yeah, exactly. If you're going to give a gift to a collector, you need to give it to them properly. All right, so the one up front here was this Iron Fist book, which is a hot book right now. I don't know how many people watched the Iron Fist show on Netflix. I thought it was cute. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself. I was cute. You have the Y chromosome. It's obviously your fault, Tim. I mean, apparently so, right? I'm the male, so everything that's wrong here is my fault. You heard it, girls. Right. Okay. And then there is one more comic, but I didn't hand it to you, so it's gotcha. So this is a new Marvel's X. Oh, that's series. A cool cover. Yeah, it's this kid wearing a Green Goblin mask. This is by one of my. Freaky. This is by one of my favorite artists ever, Alex Ross. It is an Alex Ross. Yes, it is. Very cool. Yeah. We had the joy to get to meet him once. He was a really cool dude. Nice guy. Super nice guy. Okay, there's one more in here, baby. Okay. So I'm just gonna let you pull it. All right. That's my mistake. Oh, I feel it. I already know what it is. I don't know what book it is, but I know what kind of cover it is. It does the mix. It's a lenticular cover. Whoa. So there's the World War Hulk. So this cover right here, where he's in the gladiator armor, this is the comic series that Thor Ragnarok was based off of, where he was in the gladiator pit on the foreign planet. Gotcha. I liked him. So that's why he's in that gladiator armor. So, and this came out about 10 years before the movie came out. So that's probably where they drew the inspiration. Yeah. All right. So, but there's the change right there. Doop. Do. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. You bought 2 of these? I did. So this one was Marvel. The one you're about to open is DC. Okay. I feel a lot of pressure here. I'm very scared. I'm hype about the DC one. So I prefer DC comics myself mostly. The only Marvel comics that I really collect are the Star Wars comics. This is a whole lot of pressure on me. You know that? I mean, I'm doing the best I can, and if I scuff the page, I'll never forgive myself. Why are you opening it like that? I'm struggling because I don't want to cut the comic book because it's a fucking box cutter. Pardon my French. I have so much anxiety because if I put the blade through that, I would never forgive myself. I know. Okay. Okay. All right. So first up, we have that Suicide Squad. This is a good series, by the way. This is a really good series. See? Oh, how fun. I love it. There, the talent right there from the Court of Owls, one of my favorite characters of all time. Have you guys read the Court of Owls? That is my absolute favorite Batman series. Mine too. Oh, it's so good. All right, we got Teen Titans Annual number 2. Well, that's nifty. That's like a throwback cover. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right, we got their new series is called Future State, which takes place in the future. So I don't know what happened in the Superman Wonder Woman series, but that looks pretty cool. He's riding a flaming horse, it looks like. Okay.
So we did not get the
fancy
one.
Foil.
But this Batman series, top notch.
That's cool.
They've been introducing a lot of first appearances of certain characters. This guy back here is known as Clown Hunter. He purposely goes after Joker goons.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yes.
We love Gotham. That's a fun show. It's a reimagining. If you hold on emotionally to the core source material, you will be disappointed. But if you just open your heart.
Yeah, if you watch Gotham as taking place in an alternate reality, but with familiar characters, you'll dig it. And in the end, it has a great payout. The end of the series.
Yeah, that's very good. Jesse loves Suicide Squad. Yes, that's one of my favorites. I think Margot Robbie did a fantastic job on Harley Quinn. She had some big pressure on her.
She did.
Harley is very adored by everybody. And if you get Harley wrong, you are in so much trouble.
So that Suicide Squad movie was great, except for Cara Delevingne. She was the worst.
Yes, Enchantress was the worst. Bless
she
her
was
heart.
the worst. Otherwise, I think that movie was pretty good.
She truly, in my opinion, Enchantress ruined the whole movie.
Yeah.
If she wasn't in it, it would have been wonderful.
I mean,
they could have just fought random aliens, and I would have been fine with it.
I will say that this Suicide Squad movie coming up, and I guarantee you, because James Gunn's name is on it, I'm going to love every single bit of it.
I love everything. It's
going to be amazing.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
So.
Don't get us started.
I know, right?
We have issues. Dang. Pardon me. I dropped the F-bomb and everything. I know. I got it.
Great man, what's going on? What time is it there? 1 a.m.?
We have no concept of time.
1 a.m. in the UK. I think we learned that last time.
Jesse wants to ask the question.
Stupid question.
Have you seen Birds of Prey?
Yes.
Are you referring to the TV show or the movie?
Harley Quinn movie? The answer is yes to both, by the way.
Because, yes, we have both and have seen them many times.
Yeah. Birds of Prey, the movie with Harley Quinn, or the 2000s TV show.
If it has anything remotely to do with Batman, female-led Batman, dark, gothic, female anything, I'm there for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If it's got a girl in it, I'm watching it.
Yeah, the Harley Quinn movie. So, we've seen it numerous times. It's such a fun movie in general.
That reminds me, I'm talking about girl power. I'm going to confess something.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I freaking love the Spice Girls. I love them.
You're not confessing anything. I'm
confessing this to my friends.
Okay.
I love the Spice Girls. You will never catch a moment where I'm not singing along to the Spice Girls somewhere in my head.
Sure. I believe that.
So that's why I'm all girl power, because I love the Spice Girls.
But you're not a big fan of the movie, Spice World movie.
No, I just love their music.
Yeah.
I love their freaking music, and I love them.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Okay, sorry. Girl power. I've had a couple palate cleansers tonight.
I like Spice Girls too. Mostly Scary Spice. Ginger Spice was pretty spicy.
She was spicy.
She was spicy. Scary Spice though. I like her.
She was spicy too.
She was spicy too. You know what's weird is to look at who she was then, and then what show is she on now? X Factor or
one of them talent.
One shows. Of those talent shows now. Mel B is her.
That she will always be Scary Spice.
Yeah, for real though. And her dressed as Spice Girls for her 21st birthday party. There you go. And you know why they did it, Gretchen? Because it was vintage. Because it was vintage. I guarantee you. Yes. We're at that age. We're at that age where the 90s things are coming back. That's a real thing. The designers are fashion designers are designing things to look like a throwback. The same thing that was in the 90s when kids were dressing like bell bottoms in the 60s. You remember that? We're at that point, that revolution.
Yeah.
Yep. You're old.
Mm.
You're old. No comment.
Don't fall asleep.
Scary Spice was on the Condemned. Fun fact. Scary Spice was on the Condemned.
Is that a show?
I don't know that show. I don't know that one.
Like Condemned to Hell? That sounds like a dark ass show.
I don't know that one.
All right, what's in this box?
Yes.
We got, it looks like a sports ball theme.
Oh, Champions Edition.
Sports Talk with Tim and Gretchen.
All right. Oh, the Olympics, babe. Obviously.
Oh, now I'm okay with that. I like the Olympics. Okay. I like the Olympics.
Okay.
Sha'Carri should be able to run. That's all I gotta say.
For real.
Okay. Look at this shirt. It's my shirt, isn't it?
It's your shirt.
Oh, I like it. It's
your shirt.
I like it already because it's mine.
Okay.
I like it already because it's mine. Do you see it?
Oh, it's Little Mac and King Hippo from Mike Tyson Punch Out. That's amazing.
That is a cool freaking shirt.
Oh, it says Little Bronx Brawler. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, versus the King Hippo. Yeah.
That is amazing.
1987. That's when that game came out.
Who didn't play this game?
I know, right?
Oh, so good.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out and regular Punch Out, because after Mike Tyson had his situation, they dropped him.
It was just Punch Out.
Dropped him fast.
It was just Punch Out.
Yeah.
Spice Girls Birds of Prey crossover. That would be really awesome.
That would be amazing.
Because not only would they kick your ass, they would look fashionable and wear stacked heels while they did it.
That would be pretty incredible. I picture it being like a Scooby-Doo mystery crossover situation.
Yes. That would be... Oh, Spice Girls in Gotham.
That'd be incredible.
And then it's like you got Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, and she's like, what are you talking about? It's girls like you that are awesome.
Make the Spice Girls look like Josie and the Pussycat sort of animation, right?
Yeah.
And then add like the Birds of Prey in there, and that would be incredible, I think.
Gray Man came up with a great idea.
The Condemned is a movie. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We're so far behind in life.
Arcade draining quarters. Oh my God. Yes, that was my youth for real. We used to go to the Tilt at Northwest Plaza in St. Louis, and I would wait for her to get off of work because she worked at a gas station till like 11 o'clock at night. So I would go and just pump quarters into arcade machines all night long until she got off of work.
That was our life.
Oh my God.
Look, we got a toy.
It's Andre the Giant.
I love him in Princess Bride.
Yes. Look at that. So do you understand what this hand is? There is an iconic picture of him holding a beer, and it's like this big in his hand.
Oh, wow.
So that's hilarious.
But guess what? He's the 8th wonder of the world, and he's over 4 inches tall. So there.
Oh my gosh.
That's a fun thing.
That is a fun thing.
I can hear that toy.
You can hear it? You can hear it talk?
I can hear it, yeah.
You can hear it talking to you?
I can. Okay, you want to get the next thing?
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, you want to get
all right.
There's not a whole lot of multiple things in there.
Secret Stuff water bottle. Michael's Secret Stuff. What is this?
Is it from Space Jam? Look at the tag. Is that a Space Jam?
Oh, I think it is a Space Jam thing. It's been so long since I've seen this movie.
I think I saw Space Jam when it came out, and that was the only time I ever saw it.
Sure. Oh, yeah, because it looks like a basketball jersey. Oh, and it almost looks like the Looney Tunes logo there. So, okay. This is like one of those super old school pop top nozzle water bottles.
You could put it in a holster, and you could be like, pop.
It's like Napoleon
Dynamite. Please do that at Disney. When I tell you it's time to stop and drink water, because that's what we do in Disney is we go stop and drink water, and then we drink as much water as we can. You would totally do that.
Oh, the Condemned had Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, I don't know that I've ever seen. Yeah.
Is that other guy?
Yeah, he's a wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the beer drinking. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. He's a wrestler who drinks beer.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
Yeah,
that's all you had to say.
Yeah. There you go.
Got another thing.
Okay.
Deck of cards. No.
Is it another pin?
It's another pin, and it's a Nickelodeon Guts pin.
Oh, it's like it's the Aggro Crag trophy.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's the Aggro Crag trophy. This is what the trophy you would win at the end.
That's cool.
That's cool. Very nice.
I dig it.
I like it.
This is a fun box.
This is a fun box.
I enjoy this box.
Yes.
That's a fun one. Oh.
So Space Jam is, I think it is one of those movies that kind of stands the test of time to a certain extent.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about the new one coming out. Like, I don't know how I feel about the... I can't say this properly without dissing one of my favorite movies, but I don't like the animation style that they try to add the realism to the characters. With that being said, Roger Rabbit is one of my favorite movies ever, but I think it's done in a different way.
You have a lot to say tonight. That's okay. That's okay. All right, you want to see what we got?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we got.
Oh, I thought you were going to read it to me.
I don't have glasses on.
Oh, gosh.
I wanted to be cute.
Okay. Andre the Giant Super 7 reaction figure. Could have got one of two. The other one was him wearing his one piece, one strap piece, his classic. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Secret Stuff water bottle is from Space Jam. Don't call it a comeback. Get ready for the next installment of the intergalactic hoops between the real world and the squad with this clutch container of secret stuff, so you can stay a hydro homie on and off the court.
I'm going to say that
a hydro homie.
On. When you go to the Disney parks with me, I will make you stop and drink water because I am your hydro homie.
Oh my God. That's awful. And you've got Return of the Mac shirt. Return of the Mac. Little Mac. I love this shirt. I would so wish I had gotten it in my size. That's Little Mac versus King Hippo. This month we pay homage to a game that sits comfortably atop the leaderboard for all-time classics. From its eclectic cast of characters to the hours upon hours of replayability. We couldn't get enough of this title, and almost 34 years later, with a helping hand from Doc in our corner, we still haven't thrown in the towel. 34 years.
Did I hit you in the feelings?
It kind of got to my stomach a little bit. So when I first got the Nintendo Wii a few years ago, that was the first game. Like, they have an online store.
Could, punch?
Well, no, they had an online store.
Yeah,
it was like a virtual arcade thing.
Oh, okay.
And that was the first game I bought. Was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
You did used to play it a lot.
I did used to play it a lot.
I thought you held the sticks and you used it as a...
No, that was Wii Sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was completely different.
I don't know.
This is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. How do you not know Wii Sports from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out?
No, I meant the controls because I worked a lot.
No, it was virtual arcade. You had to play. Remember, we had the little white controller.
Yes.
It was
okay.
a classic
You play
controller.
way more video games than I do,
Yes.
so please forgive me for not having a detailed
I
memory
don't
of
know
the
who you are
controllers.
sometimes.
I used to play Atari in my basement.
Oh my God.
With
I'm sorry.
the Atari game Journey, which was kind of like Asteroids, but it played like this 8-bit version of Don't Stop Believin'. So it was like, I
mean, I'm talking about playing the Wii, and she's talking about being a dinosaur back in the 70s playing. How was the 70s, by the way?
It was wonderful. What are you talking about? That last bit of that last year was perfect.
Jamie, how you doing? I am scared of the new Space Jam. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah. So, I mean, I've seen little clips of it.
And consensus.
And it looks fun. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say without actually saying it.
Tell me you're old without
saying you're old. Yeah.
What else we got? It came with games.
It came with little games.
Fun.
Oh, hold on. We got
the
Pin Pals Going Aggro enamel pin. Like I said, it was from the Aggro Crag, the mountain that they used to climb in Guts, right? For the most part, we don't have any regrets, but there are two that still haunt us to this day. The first is never going to space camp. You remember space camp? We'll save that for another therapy session at a later date. The second, and arguably harder to achieve, is never winning a glowing piece of the radical rock. But check it out. Didn't we read something recently where they're bringing it back?
They are going to bring
but
it
for
back.
adults, right?
I think it'll be a little like Ninja Warrior.
Okay.
That's what I'm kind of guessing.
Gotcha.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's coming. But Guts is coming back.
You know what's really heartbreaking though is because we used to watch those shows on television
all the time. Yeah.
And now we go to like Universal Studios and stuff, and we're outside the Blue Man Group, and we're like, this used to be the Nickelodeon studios.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's like a lot of that stuff was filmed right where we were standing.
Yeah, the Blue Man Studio was where they did Double Dare and Guts.
Yes.
And there was another one that was done there as well. There was like an arcade one that was done, like a.
I can't think of all. There's a few shows that were filmed there.
Yeah.
But it was like, that's still really cool to me that like we're standing right where those things
I wonder what they're going to do there now since Blue Man Group is done.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need another cool thing though. We need some more cool stuff.
Yeah.
I missed out on the Blue Man Group because you kept trying to get me tickets for my birthday, and they go on vacation.
They go on vacation. They go on vacation from like March, April into like late May, and I would try to get tickets for her. Mid-March for her birthday, and then we never got back around to going.
Never got around to going, so we were like, well, good.
Yeah. So it came with like some word puzzles and stuff like that on the back.
The new He-Man, babe.
Oh my God, I'm so hyped for the new He-Man. Yes. Seriously.
So good.
It's supposed to be a continuation of the original series, as opposed to like the early 2000s show cartoon that came out. That was like a reimagining situation. But yeah, I am so looking forward to that. You know what I've realized is that buying tickets for you is just a bad idea. I bought her
can't buy me tickets
for our 10th wedding anniversary. I bought her tickets to see Garth Brooks. Guess what? Oh, speaking of hockey, by the way. So
this is why.
I bought her tickets to see Garth Brooks, and the problem is that we didn't get to go, and it got canceled because the Lightning made it to the Stanley Cup. And so the stadium was being used
for the Stanley Cup. So he canceled, and he's like, we'll come back. And he came to Orlando on like a Thursday.
Right.
Where I could not have gone because I work Monday through Friday. So it's like.
And that was the last time we ever tried to see Garth Brooks.
That was the last time we ever tried to see Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Right. Oh, Lexi, always.
Lexi.
At least you made it this time. That's all I can say.
You know, recently Winona Judd was in town.
Oh, I forgot about that.
She was in town. Like, I was raised in country music. I actually, when I was 16, I was the lead singer in a country band. I would sing like Patsy Cline and stuff like that. And Winona Judd was a huge inspiration for me because she was a very like.
You were a huge
strong female woman, and I loved her.
You were a huge Winona Judd.
I loved Winona Judd. I still do. But she was in town doing like a 4th of July festival on Saturday.
Yeah.
But we didn't go because people.
Right. Like we said,
it is way too peoply outside.
we stayed at home, and we've you know what? Since the world
that's another opportunity that we missed to see, like
since the world opened back up, this whole past year has completely screwed up our sensibility for dealing with people.
We like it at home, so we're glad that you like live streams because we like it at home.
Since the world opened back up, I just don't want to go out and deal with people anymore. I've loved my solitude.
Those dang sports people.
I know.
Oh, I respect your love of sports. You love your sports like we love our Star Wars. It's the same. There is no difference.
Sure. Fandom. It's a fandom.
So I just give you crap because you probably could not tell me all the houses of Hogwarts and the history.
I don't know. Mike's a comic book nerd just like we are. So
okay, Mike, let's see. You wouldn't be able to tell me the difference between the different varieties of sprinkles that there are in the world. There you go. So like. Don't try to mansplain sprinkles to me. Because somebody tried that on me one time. That was really funny.
I do remember that.
I came home, I said, Carl tried to mansplain sprinkles to me.
Right.
Who you think you're talking to, Carl?
Once again, go check out Gretchen's TikTok.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Right.
Get on out of here.
Oh, okay. So now we've got the Z box. This is the last thing. We opened up 2 packages of the comics. We opened up the Geek Fuel, and now the Z box is our
I love that the Z box comes with a packing list taped to the outside of it. Like, out of every box, we've never had a packing list. Like, it was like working. So all sprinkles are good sprinkles. Then we can be friends. We can be friends. Some people just don't like happiness.
That's true.
Some people just don't like to have joy in their lives. It was really annoying.
Okay, I'm like, what are you doing?
It might have been borderline psychotic, but it really was just annoying me, and I was talking about sprinkles. All right, it's Z-Box. What's in Z-Box?
Edible glitter. What about edible glitter?
That's also sprinkles. It's flat sugar gelatin. That's what it is. It's dried flat gelatin that's been colored, and then they scrape it up with like a putty knife. And it makes glitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
And nobody makes it, you buy it, because nobody got time for that crap.
So what?
People think that you make that. Like, I would make my sprinkles for my job or something.
Oh. No. Yeah, those are mass produced. She actually used to get a Sprinkles of the Month club.
I did. So I used to get these like artisan sprinkles from a small business.
Jaw-breaking sprinkles.
The most beautiful sprinkles you have ever seen.
But they were made of rocks.
But they were so hard. So I put them on a cake one time, and I'm like, I can't even with these, but they're so pretty. So I took them with me to work. So sometimes when Karen comes in, I take my extra special sprinkles and put it on their cake because it'll be just beautiful.
It'll look great.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. And I only give these sprinkles to my favorite extra special customers.
What do they call them?
And they're huge. They're metallic. Oh, they're beautiful, gorgeous sprinkles. Karen usually gets those.
What's the Disney phrase that you use?
Treasured guest.
Treasured guest.
Yes, my treasured guest.
If you ever get called a treasured guest at Disney, just know that they're saying F you.
They're saying, you suck.
Yeah.
You need to check your Karen.
Right.
All right. This has got boxes.
Oh, all right.
This has got boxes.
This is a full box right here.
This is a box of boxes.
Okay.
Are you excited?
Okay, yes.
Do you want to pull one out?
I'm hype. Okay. Okay. I'm pulling this out first so that we can get past the disappointment. Okay?
Hey folks, welcome to Z-Box with TNG. Let's get past the disappointment real quick.
Right. The random Star Trek ship that's in every single one, and it's always like a freighter. It's nothing. It's never.
No iconic ship.
It's never. Wait, this is actually pretty cool.
Bitch.
It's a Vidian vessel. Okay, at least they gave a description. Remember last month?
It was like freighter.
It was a freighter. It was like didn't give you an alien like class or anything like that.
You know what those pieces are for, babe? Those are called filler pieces. So you put those in piece till you can get your grail piece, and then you take your stupid freaking freighter and you put it in another spot, and then you put your grail piece there until you get the next piece.
Right.
They got to come out with some crap so you can dig through it to get the gold.
Actually, I want to see how this looks on the stand.
Plastic is hard.
Tape is hard. There we go. Vidian vessel is what this one is called. So this is actually one of the cooler ones.
Are you excited?
I'm interested.
Okay.
Other way.
I know. Yeah. I have to get a grip on it.
Get a grip, Gretchen.
Well.
Get a grip.
Palette cleanser.
Trash haulers are important too. Yeah, correct. It might as well have been a trash hauler. But actually, this one isn't bad looking. This one actually gave an alien like name to it.
It was developed by a certain species.
Yeah. Okay.
It's cute.
I like it.
If you're into the Star Trek,
I'm not disappointed by this one actually.
If Jean-Luc Picard didn't steer it, I don't give a crap about it.
How did you? Let's try to put this on the right way.
I don't know how things work. That doesn't make no sense.
It makes sense like this. There we go. There we go. See?
I feel like I did just a perfect job.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that you did anything different.
That's a fun one, though. Like, if they start giving me ones that actually make sense, then maybe I'll keep them.
You should repaint them. You should get bored and repaint them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to pull this box out.
Okay.
Can I pull this box out?
Yes. Cover it with sprinkles.
Everything's better with sprinkles.
Good idea.
Sometimes when I take orders and I'm like, would you like me to put some sprinkles on your cake? And people actually have to think about this. Like, this is a life-affirming decision. And they're just like,
Listen, if you have the option, sprinkles or no sprinkles.
Then I'll say things like, what do you think? And so I'm like taking the pad and really just wishing this whole conversation would be over. But I'm like, sprinkles are for winners.
Yeah. Is there?
And she's like, oh, okay, then put some sprinkles on there. It's okay. Just a little to make it pretty.
Oh God, it makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It's
not me.
Cringe.
And I say, okie dokie.
Yeah. If you have the option, sprinkles, no sprinkles, and you don't choose the sprinkles.
I mean, I guess unless
you even enjoy life?
I guess unless you're, sometimes like somebody has like a passing in their family, or so they'll bring a cake over. So that's why, like, we don't have cakes that are covered in sprinkles already, because you never know what somebody comes in to buy a cake for. Be like, oh, my so-and-so's grandma passed away.
You're not going to offer them sprinkles.
I'd like to bring them a cake, but all you have is ones that say, happy birthday, I love you. Can you just, like, smear that out and put, sorry, you're dead?
Right.
So it's like, we have to have things that look a little more.
No, I get you. You have to sell, like, the base cake.
So
and then you add on
we
top
keep
of it.
them neutrally decorated.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, would you like me to add some sprinkles to this? And sometimes people get, like, legit offended. They're like, oh, no. And I'm like, okay. Remind me not to come to your house, Karen. Right.
Sorry, Earl died. Here's a sprinkled cake.
Precisely.
Hundreds and thousands in the UK. Interesting.
Hundreds and thousands. Well, that's because there's probably hundreds are the bigger ones and thousands are the smaller ones.
Looks a little brown like this. Oh, yeah, the spaceship. Gotcha.
There's a lot of brown in space.
Yes.
I think that's my cousin acting a fool.
Oh,
He's just acting a fool. Thanks, Blake. Okay. So we got a Daredevil figure.
Oh.
Would you like to see it?
I would like to see it.
Here, let me show it to you.
Here we go. Okay. It's a Daredevil maquette, as they call them.
A maquette?
A maquette.
What is maquette?
It's like a little statue.
Well, that's a fancy, cute name.
No.
When we go to cons, I'm gonna start saying, "Can I look at your Wonder Woman maquette over there?" And I'm gonna sound real bougie so that they know I know what I'm looking at.
The Jessica Rabbit we bought literally said Jessica Rabbit maquette on the sign.
Really?
Yeah.
I just thought it was pretty.
Yeah.
That's cute.
There's no
information.
No line of product, or it's
just Daredevil there.
Those size on the top there.
If you have to ask additional questions, then you're not worthy.
It's just
I'm sorry, you don't get Daredevil because obviously you don't know what it is.
It's officially Marvel licensed, but I don't if I wanted to buy more of that series, where would I go?
There's a bunch of little words on the back, but I can't see them because I have my glasses on.
Yeah. Eagle moss. Okay.
There it is.
Yeah. Okay, but that's it. That's all it says.
That is a clue for you to find your own, because you need to do your own sleuthing.
It's also from 2016, so the line probably doesn't exist anymore.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
They found that in the attic somewhere.
Right?
That's what happened.
Eagle moss leftovers is what it was. All right, so this is in my size.
That's your shirt.
Yes. Now, I already know it's going to be Dungeons and Dragons related. I don't dislike the Z-Box shirts, but they're always so plain compared to, especially that Punch-Out shirt she just got, right?
So it's not cool enough for you?
So let's see.
They're always just like
it's just like a little
one little logo.
It's just the one thing on the side. What is this? It's beware the smiling dungeon master. Isn't that fact?
It's a little cheap.
But it's just there's nothing on the back. And it's just the one little patch off to the side.
How big that patch is.
Yeah.
Like for it to be off to the side, it's almost better in the middle. Because it's so big.
So the last box was a Godzilla. I got the Godzilla shirt. It was a black shirt with just this white Godzilla logo head on the side over here.
That's a little cheap. It's a little cheap. I'm saying it. It's cheap. Z-Box.
I'm going to go to the Geek Fuel website and change your shirt sizes to my sizes, and then the Z-Box to your sizes.
I wish you would try.
I have that power.
I wish you would
I have that power.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. It's a little sad they're saying that Netflix Daredevil is not canon. See, but I feel like that's where the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness stuff is going to come into play, right?
Okay.
I feel like that's supposed to be a thing. Looks like an iron. It kind of feels like an iron.
Like a decal.
Yeah.
Like Brenda made it in the garage.
It kind of feels. I mean, yeah. It feels like.
It's screen printed, but it's really crap.
A little bit lackluster.
Gonna say.
That's what I'm saying.
Not impressed with this.
That's what I'm saying. A bit
I don't know,
lackluster.
we might have to replace the Z-Box. There is one more thing.
The Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness thing, I think, is going to open up so much stuff, especially with like whatever's happening with the Loki series right now.
That's a weird show. I don't know how I feel about the Loki series. Are you guys caught up on that? Let's just.
We're not going to spoil anything.
We're not going to spoil anything.
But it does deal with multiverse.
But if you have been watching it, do you love it? Do you hate it? Or are you confused by it? Because part of me feels like it's like this buddy cop show, and the other part of me is like Loki's character isn't quite the same. He's not as sassy as he used to be, and I know he's seen some stuff, but like Loki's always seen some stuff.
Right.
It's like that's his thing, is he's got his savoir-faire in his life, and he doesn't have the swagger that he usually has. So I don't know. I don't feel like. I'm not happy with it. Well,
so let me.
That's my spoiler-free review.
Let me put this in the timeline for you, okay? This Loki we're dealing with is the same.
I mean, I know his whole planet's been shot. He hauled around it.
This Loki, no. This Loki that we're dealing with right now is the one that literally just got slammed on the floor by Hulk.
Yeah.
This is before we see him do anything else. This is before he's posing as his dad on Asgard.
So precisely, he should be way swankier because he hasn't been through the ringer totally yet. He just got beat the crap out of by the Hulk.
I'm just saying, he's had his spirit crushed a little bit.
That's not enough to crush his spirit. He should still have some swag.
Okay.
I just don't know. It's not. But I like the show, but I don't really see the Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe in this show.
I think something will come back around to where we'll see him in his full groove.
He'll get his groove
full
back.
grander.
If Stella gets his groove back, I'll be all about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I also not only do I think that Tom Hiddleston is gorgeous, but it's his attitude that makes him gorgeous, and so he doesn't have that confidence in him. So he ain't as cute no more. So keep that in mind, fellas. It's the confidence that makes you attractive.
All right.
Yep.
Good deal.
All right, we got one more thing.
I must be stunning.
You are. You're so pretty. You're the prettiest boy in this house. I love you.
All right. Tom Hiddleston is the new James Bond. I would buy that. I would believe that.
I would too.
I
would too.
He's got that classic look. I would buy that more than I would have Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember, this is pre-fun Loki. This is pissy Loki. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's still there.
Yeah.
He should still have some swagger.
I mean,
he's got none.
Okay.
He ain't got no game.
But I agree with Jamie. This
game's weak.
This is not
game's weak. Game's weak.
This is not the Loki you fell in love with.
Weak ass game. Don't even care because you got weak ass game. You over there like Skalo. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl that looked good on color. Wait.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel better now.
This is not the Loki you fell in love with. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, clearly. I'm saying that too. We're not disagreeing with this. There's no argument here.
Okay. Got you. I got it. Understood. Jeez. Okay.
And all the men are jumping up going, no. You don't understand. I know.
All right. Can I pull out the last thing?
Yes, you may.
Okay. What do we got here? Okay, Batman, The Last Night on Earth.
Oh, now this better be cool.
This was a series that came out, I think it just ended last year. And it was literally like a post-apocalyptic Batman where you can see this lantern in his hand and it's got a Joker head in it. It was like
that's cool.
It was almost like a zombified Joker head that he was carrying around.
Okay, now you have my attention. You had my curiosity.
Okay, oh my God, I'm already loving this. I'm already loving this.
Open it, open it, open it, open it, open it. Oh!
So he's in a straitjacket because he was pinned up because they captured him and thought he was a freaking lunatic.
That's so rad.
And that's Joker's head in this lamp. It's like it's almost like Futurama.
This is going in the living room.
It's almost like in Futurama where like the celebrities from the past, their heads were like still alive. And
like Walt Disney and stuff like that. His head was in a little jar or whatever.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Right.
He looks all pissy and serious and broody, and the Joker's like laughing his ass off.
Yeah, no, this is great. That's pretty cool.
I love this. Okay. That is the same type of thing that the face hugger free hugs thing that my boss still hasn't noticed that is there.
So I don't know if you guys remember maybe a month ago or so.
We
opened up one of these and it had
a little statue, a little maquette, if you will.
It was a face hugger from Aliens and it had a sign that said free hugs. Well, Gretchen took it to the bakery in the lobby, put it up on the shelf.
The cash register.
Right by the cash register. Like it's out there in the open for people to see. And her boss comes in every day to drop off new product, change out the money, stuff like that. Has still never noticed it hanging up on the wall right there.
I think that's going to be my goal. I think I got to take this to work with me. I was going to put it in the living room.
I love this thing, though.
I kind of want to see if my boss would notice that if I had, like, Batman carrying the Joker's head in a lantern just sitting over there next to the cupcakes.
That would be funny. I think you should just, like, change them out every once in a while. I think we still have that Venom one around here somewhere.
I should start adding to them and just bringing things over. Right. I mean, that's what I do to my plants. I have so many plants at my work right now because I just keep bringing them. Yeah.
But that was the last item, and I'm pretty happy with that, actually.
That actually redeemed the whole box, because I was actually going, that box is really lame, but these little
I don't know, it wasn't,
I was disappointed.
It wasn't the hypest box. So the
t-shirt brought me down.
They definitely go in waves, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the next box will have something cool.
It does seem that, the Geek box and the Z box kind of counteract each other.
Yeah, one will be overwhelming, or one will be like whelming, and one will be underwhelming.
Right.
And then one will be overwhelming, and then one will be complete crap. Right. And it's like there's no real balance
there's always a back and forth. So if one box is cool, you can kind of go, the other one's not going to be great.
Good night, Gray Man. Thank you for
joining us. Good night, Gray Man. Thank you for hanging out. I know it's like almost 2 a.m. there, so thank you. Appreciate it.
Chip, Pippo. That's how I'm saying goodbye to my friend.
That's me being British, by the way. I'm sorry.
I make a terrible Brit, but I love them.
It was a meh box. Yeah. The t-shirts I think really kind of bring it down for me.
But the other box, the Geek Fuel box was cool.
Geek Fuel box
really
was
like that
cool.
one.
And then once again,
surrounded by all our stuff. Oh, and then you did get some fun comics.
Once again,
these
comics.
These are great for if you're trying to find something.
These comic packs that you can buy for like $9 at Walmart, completely worth it. You can get the books for less than cover price. We have 7 books here, which
if you got somebody in your family that you want to buy comics for, but you don't know what to do, something like this would be a great gift.
7 books here. Let's say $4 a piece. $3.99 is typical cover price. So that's that would be like $28, and I paid like $18. So you save a lot by buying those packs at Walmart. And plus, like I said,
and they're current. They're not like old,
they are,
like old worthless comics. A lot of people think that they're just old.
Yeah,
like
some
those
of them,
outdated quarter bin comics bundled up. There might be one in there, but like not in these.
Not in these.
Well, that's cool. So there we go. I thought maybe it'd be like a gamble, like a Cracker Jack.
No, these are all within like the past 6 months or so.
That's pretty cool.
So, like I said, if you know somebody who's interested in starting out collecting comics, that's a great way to go. And a lot of times there's different variant covers that you only get in these Walmart packs.
Maybe a Loki in the show versus a Loki in the movies box for Gretchen.
That's the comparison.
I like it. That's damn good. I like that. Well done.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, comics are expensive.
Oh, yeah.
You know what else is really expensive now? I was at the gas station the other day.
$3.99.
I went inside, and this person in front of me was buying like.
Oh, see, that one's $4.99. Like they're up there now. Yeah.
This person at the gas station in front of me was buying a pack of cigarettes. Y'all quit smoking. You know how much you could do if you quit smoking? Like they paid like $7 for a pack of cigarettes. That's a meal.
But it's their vice. It's like, well, stop driving your car. Take the bus.
That's not even close to being the
You
same.
spending so much on gas.
That's not
Take
even
the
close
bus.
to be the same.
What are you doing?
That's not even close to being the same.
Stop driving your car.
No, stop smoking. Save that money. Go do something fun.
Just as a general, care for other humans, stop smoking cigarettes. Like, do yourself a favor.
Do yourself a favor.
I can't talk though.
You smoke cigars.
I puff on cigars. You don't inhale cigars, but I do puff on cigars, which probably isn't doing me any favors either. So
I was the cheap person in me was just shocked at how expensive cigarettes are. I was like, I actually am a former smoker. I smoked when I was younger, and they were like $1.50 a pack back then. So it's like not even ever buying cigarettes again. I haven't smoked in like 25 years, but like not even having cigarettes again or being around them. When that person in front of me at the gas station was buying them, I was like floored at how expensive they were. I was like, dang.
So, Gretchen, you have some news for tomorrow night.
Yes, I do. Thank you for reminding me. Tomorrow night at Creepy Kingdom, we are doing a very special creepy book club. We have been going through the Villains series from Serena Valentino, The Beast Within, The Mother Knows Best, the whole series. Well, we got the attention of Serena Valentino, and she's been enjoying our live stream at Creepy Kingdom for a few books. And then out of nowhere, she starts like interacting with us, and we start messaging back and forth. She is going to be on the Creepy Kingdom live stream tomorrow night. And we're going to talk about her newest book that comes out tomorrow, y'all. She is celebrating the launch day of her new book with us at Creepy Kingdom. And it's called Cold Hearted. And it's the story of Lady Tremaine. And we got an advance copy of it. And it is so good. I just finished reading it. So there will be like a spoiler-free beginning, but we'll have some spoilers at the end. So if you want to omit that, but it's going to start at 10 p.m. Is it 10 p.m.? 9 p.m. Eastern. It's when it's going to start. And that's going to be really cool. It's over at Creepy Kingdom. So
that's right.
What do you have?
So I don't know anybody who was following my Instagram yesterday. I posted a picture of my arm just completely covered in glitter. I had a comedic moment yesterday while I was working on an art project. We're
trying to get creative here in our home.
I was working on an art project that involved glitter. And I was out in the garage while I was doing it because I didn't want the glitter in the house, right? And I had this container of glitter, and as I'm pulling glitter out of this container, a bug flies in my face, and I go like this, and the glitter flies up all over my pants, down my arm.
He was a golden goddess. When I got home, I was like, "Why are you so sparkly?"
So I was working on this.
He's like, "I was playing with glitter."
I was working on this art project that I'm going to have available at Tampa Bay Comic-Con at the end of the month. And I just wanted to give some context to my glitter situation.
He couldn't handle it.
So here, let me just show you guys.
Check it out.
All right. So this is the Rainbow Bright that I've done, but I don't know if it's picking up the glitter.
It is showing it's shimmering.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
But I also added a little bit of that situation as well.
If we tilt it down, maybe it'll be a little more visible.
It's illuminate. I added lights to the canvas. Let's see. Hold on, let me.
This is so cute. There we go. See, it like glows and sparkles.
Let's see if I can show the difference. Like this is off, on. There you go.
Yeah. This is pretty. I like this a lot. And then the sparkle detail is so cute. Yes. So that's why you were covered in glitter.
That's why I was covered in glitter yesterday.
That's really cool, babe. And you're premiering that over
that'll be one of the exclusives at Tampa Bay Comic-Con this year.
Very cool.
So let's see here. Park watching arts. Hello.
That sounds like some bonding right there.
Yeah. So you got your news. I showed my thing. Like, I think that's it.
That's it. Yes. If we brought you joy or entertained you tonight, give us a thumbs up. This is the international thumbs up symbol. You have to go up and down like this. This is weird. It's like milking a cow.
It is like that, right?
And if you want to come hang out and be our friend, you should totally subscribe to our channel because we're always coming up with new things to do and we always do different things.
We just cleared 2,000 subscribers.
Yes, we've got 2,000 subscribers. We have 2,000 sets of friends.
Thank you so much for that. I can't. You know,
it means the world.
It really does. When we started doing this about a year and a half ago, we thought, you know, maybe in a few years we might get like 500 subscribers or something like that. So
thank you for your support.
It's crazy. So if once again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you really love what we do here, consider subscribing. If you're not already subscribed.
You can follow us on our social medias.
Yes.
You could
Let's see here.
Do all kinds of stuff. We've had friends who are so awesome that they like buy us Disney snacks. Like they'll donate and then we buy a treat with it. So it's like, you guys are awesome and we just really are grateful for that.
Pretty much if you look for this on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, you know, Facebook/MarvelousTMG, you'll find us everywhere.
Yep.
So
absolutely. And you can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on the Twitches. Right. Twitching. Are we twitching?
We're twitching right now.
Is that what it is?
I don't know that anybody's over there watching.
Is that what they call it? They call it you tweet and then you go live, but on Twitch, are you twitching?
Well, it's like
do we want to be twitching?
Are we YouTubing? Is that what
we're tubing?
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. We really do appreciate it. We will be back next week. I don't know if it'll be our video from going to Disney a couple weeks ago.
Right. Well, if we're not on live, we will live chat every video every Monday night.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to chat with us regardless.
Regardless, we will be live chatting.
We've got something coming on Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
That's right.
Yes.
All right.
Right here.
So until we talk to you guys next time, hit us up on our socials, and we would love to just hang out and chat with you guys regardless.
We love our friends. Thank you.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.